All right, what up, pedal heads? Welcome to a special edition of Pedal to the Metal here on YouTube. That's right, Pedal TV. I'm your host, Eddie Monster. This is a special episode, and one that we're looking back on someone who meant so much to us. As you can see above me, is a picture of Ozzy because it's Ozzy Day. That's right, 1 year ago today, Ozzy Osbourne sadly left the world, passed away, but he never really left us. No. There's a whole back catalog of material that goes all the way back to 1970 that we can always enjoy as Ozzy fans. So the reason for this post, very simple. Jack Osbourne, as you guys all know, requested that everybody flood the internet with Ozzy Day posts, as rightfully so. This is his day. And I wanted to take part in this and just talk about some of my favorite memories of Ozzy that I have. Ozzy's always been an important figure in my musical life, right? That side of me that's been always all about music and heavy metal and everything like that. He's always been a big part, even to the point I got my Ozzy Funko Pop with me. That's right, always with me. He's usually always in the corner behind me. If you'll always notice, right next to the on-air sign will always be that Funko Pop, no matter what. That's his permanent spot. And so anyways, getting to that stuff. One of my favorite first memories of Ozzy that I ever had was the first time my brothers, so I have two older brothers who are very well older than me. So they really got to live the 80s more than I did. I mean, I was a kid and I still got to live the 80s, but I was a kid in the 1980s. I mean, by 1988, I was only 6. But music was had made such an impression on me. Even at that time, I remember watching MTV all the time, seeing all the music videos and even all the videos my brothers would bring home. Well, one of the home videos they brought home was the home video, The Ultimate Ozzy, which was a live concert with Jake E. Lee, Ray DiCastillo, I forget the bassist's name. Anyways, so one of the things I remember the most was the opening of that home video. I mean, it was Ozzy, being chased by the woman who's on the album cover to The Ultimate Sin, and that shit freaked me out as a kid, right? Because I think I was like 4 or 5 at the time that came out, and it might have freaked me out, but I gotta be honest, it always left quite the impression on me. Like, there is something terrifying about this man who's running away like he's a werewolf, right? And he's got those big long fangs that you see in that. But something also so amazing about him too. So intriguing, right? And I remember you get the music video to The Ultimate Sin on that, shot in the dark, the concert video, and remember being so moved and intrigued by everything he did in that, where it was like, I was glued. I was like, who is this? Who is this man? Why is he the king? And then even going on to later on in life, discovering No More Tears, which was such a phenomenal album for its time. And that's why, like, even Zach is so close, because Zach to me was like the first time I really as a music fan took notice, had my parents buy me that album and was totally glued. You know what I mean? And Ozzy always remained an important figure. And I remember always being like, man, I would love to see Ozzy live. Always, was like, I would love to see him live. And I remember I was 16 and I was friends with these kids who were seniors in high school. And they were like, bro, Ozfest 98 happening. Do you want to go? Right? And I remember just being blown away, like, oh my God, like, what is Ozfest? You know what I mean? Like, what is this? And seeing everybody that was on the lineup and being like, holy shit, yeah, I'm down. And I remember I had to beg my mother, right? Because she wouldn't let me go to concerts. And I had to beg her, like, please let me go to this. Please let me go to this. And she caved in, as rightfully she should. She caved in and she let me go. I paid the $40 and I went to Ozfest 98 and had one of the most amazing times of my life, seeing bands like Limp Bizkit, seeing Tool. I think Megadeth was on that bill. Seven Dust and Coal Chamber. You know what I mean? And then finally getting to see Ozzy and hearing Shot in the Dark and hearing Bark at the Moon. Fucking awesome, right? I remember howling to the moon with everybody, and I still do that. And even when I listen to Bark at the Moon, I'm the obnoxious asshole who is sitting there howling at the moon exactly the same time they do it on the song. So Ozzy's always meant a lot. Always meant a lot. And I want to end it there because I want to save more of my Ozzy stories for more Ozzy days for the future. Because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of great memories. There's memories that Jack is actually involved and Sharon is involved in all that. I never got to meet Ozzy, which sadly I never did, right? And it is what it is. I have been able to meet, various members of his band in the past. Like I met Zach. And always nothing but love. You know what I mean? So that is my Ozzy Day story. Hopefully you enjoy it. I'll have more for the future Ozzy days to come. So remember, pop on an Ozzy record. It doesn't matter which one it is. Whatever one you love the most, whether it's Blizzard of Oz, Diary of a Madman, Bark at the Moon, Ultimate Sin, No Rest for the Wicked, No More Tears, and Osmosis, and Down to Earth, and so on and so on and so on and so forth. Just pop in an Ozzy record today. Listen to it. Remember Ozzy always. He is the Prince of Darkness. He is the godfather of heavy metal. He is everything to heavy metal. God bless you, Ozzy. We miss you.